Hi guys, and welcome to another playthrough. This time it's Chuckie Egg on the Spectrum. Classic intro there. The actual loading screen, which was skipped by the ROM thing, is there. And that tells you the keys, which is... oh, it didn't tell you the keys there. So Chuckie Egg is a classic by Nigel Alderton. I didn't even need to look that one up. Released in 1994 by publisher was A&F Software. It was re-released by Pick and Choose. This is all UK, by the way. It was £6.90 when it first came out. And like I mentioned in another video, I actually did the official Android port of this, which was based on the Spectrum one. Got a few people angry actually because I believe that the BBC Micro one, is it the Micro one or the Acorn one, was the definitive classic. But actually this is the one I played. I remember the tape we had as a kid was a copied tape. I remember the cassette, I remember the handwriting and everything. And to be honest, I don't think we really thought Chuckie Egg was as good as everyone else seems to do. People listed as their favourite game and stuff on the Spectrum. I think we always thought it was quite average. If I remember rightly, there's a speech in this game. Let's redefine the keys first. Oh, I can use the cursors. Great, great, great. Right, let's see if the speech happens. See? Didn't happen. I'm wondering if that was there. Was there no music? No. So this is very similar to my port, almost identical. I tried to add the colour clash actually, but it was getting more effort than it was worth. I also made an editor for Chuckie Egg, the Android one, which was going to be built in, but I turned it off at the last minute. And anyway, Elite took the game down off the store because of one bad review of a guy who thought it was shit, but he didn't understand that it was a retro game. So all of that work was wasted, but I may still release it again, and I may still actually release it with the editor, and I could even reskin it and, you know, make a different game altogether out of it, call it Chuckie Egg or something. But I was never very good at this, but obviously since being the developer of it, I got passable. The birds eat the seed. When you get the seed, you get more time, if I remember correctly. And so the only point in getting it is to get more time. Bird AI seems extremely smart and like almost blows your mind, but then actually it's not smart, it's really dumb. It just, somehow the probability makes it seem like that. They're not hunting you or anything. And this is Steve Wilcox's favourite game, the head of Elite. So every single time they release anything, it's always with Chuckie Egg, and I worked on the recreated ZX Spectrum map, and Chuckie Egg was pride of place in that too. I think it was free actually, one of the free games with it. Oh, this bit's a bit tricky, I remember that. Oh, no, you have to go there. That's very tricky actually. Lucky, 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 lucky. Not so lucky. Yeah, I don't remember it being so hard to get onto these platforms, actually. Well, it's not that hard, is it? It sort of sucks you onto them, so to speak. Otherwise it would be nightmarish. And if you play it properly, there's an order to get the eggs to make it easier, and there's an order to get the seeds and things like that. But I'm no expert. And there's an interview with me on the Chuckie Egg appreciation page. Oh, I'm crap, aren't I? Should not be on that page. About the development of this, if you want to look it up, and Jesus, the development of other things, well, mostly this. And I sometimes keep in touch with the guy who runs it, and I will revisit the Chuckie Egg world one day. What was it that first got you interested in the bee world? Oh God! I can't finish this, I promise, but I'm having a bit of trouble. And at the end, the bird comes out after you. I also made the trailer for the Android one, which was then edited up and slightly ruined by Elite. Oh, there you go. There's my magic power of Skype again. So I'm just going to lower the volume on Skype again. And in the trailer, I try to do dramatic jumps and dives and stuff. How do you get that one? Across these platforms. And it was kind of cool. There you go. Bollocks! You couldn't have worked on Chuckie Egg, you'll be saying. I'm starting to question it myself. Yes! Level 4! Hey, this one's easier, I think. I made that last level look tough, but shouldn't have done. Oh! Don't come up here, bird. See what I mean about the AI? They almost appear smart. Look. Sneaky bugger. To be fair, when I ported the game, I didn't write the code from scratch. I just ported the existing logic, and that means that you don't always fully understand it. So there may be something in there which is attracting them, but I think I remember realizing that there was not. See, this level's a lot easier, isn't it? But how do you get them without dying? I like the way you can jump and you don't die of falling of heights and stuff, you know. Oh, I thought I had it there, but there's another bloody one. You can jump miles and you can bounce off things, and the jump mechanic feels really quite nice. Like you've got control, and that you don't have to worry apart from falling off the edge. Of course, he'll fall and he'll bounce, and like I say, I was doing that sort of thing in the trailer. If you look up the Android Chuckie Egg on YouTube, you might find a video of the trailer, and you'll also find a video of the editor that I was just talking about. There you go. Little known editor, so to speak. And I did know the optimal routes, and like I say, the editor would be great. Well, it was great. You could, oh no, build your own levels and everything. And I think the reason I built it is because there was actually a bug in some of the level data, and some of the things were missing. And I just wrote a quick editor that could, you know, take the grids of everything and just place a sprite in them, and then I fixed a few levels. Jesus Christ! Fixed a few levels in that way, and then I realised, you know, why don't we let people make their own levels? They could upload them to a central database, a website, and people could share their own Chuckie Egg levels and everything, but alas, it was taken down from the store in under 24 hours. It wasn't even from a genuine review. It was someone who I'd fell out with on an IRC channel, was waiting for whatever I would release so he could just abuse it. So he went in, abused it, and Elite said, "Oh, we're taking it down because of that." Like I spent 6 months writing it, and one review from a shit. Yes, from a shit. Signified the end of my 6 months' work by just having it unpublished, and Elite didn't do anything. So I was pretty gutted about that. But it's still something that I can show off about down the pub if anyone ever knows what Chuckie Egg is, which is rare unless if they're British and they're quite old sometimes, I'm dead. I'm doomed! Boy, that was skill on a stick. I'm almost dead though. I think you need 100,000 lives as points or something to get an extra life, or maybe you get one every 10,000 if I recall, but I don't think I'm going to make it, to be honest. Ow! They're a bit deceptive. I'm wondering in my version if I would have landed on the platform there. Oh, seem to have another life somehow? Is this a hacked one? Or did it go, this man has the Chuckie Egg developer status. Give him one more life. He's probably in the middle of a demo, showing off his game, and he's just died. Oh shit, how do I get out of here? I think you can jump off there in mine. And that, unfortunately, is the end. I wanted to show you Henhouse Harry coming out, or the whatever he's called, that bird. Your Henhouse Harry. So Harry, no, I don't know. The big yellow bird has a name in the code somewhere. And I didn't hear any speech. I wasn't sure that it was in myself, but I saw Steve Wilcox did a video promoting the ZX, recreated ZX Spectrum, and he actually has Nigel Alderton on the video itself. Just look up recreated ZX Spectrum, you'll find it. And I have an unboxing video of that actually on this playlist. But he plays it himself, and he's loving it. And then someone else plays it, and I think it's literally on the BBC News. Like, Steve Wilcox is there with his recreated Spectrum, and they're playing it with some guy, and he's like, has that speech always been there? And he's like, yes. I thought I sort of remember it, but yeah, I have a website. If you go to garethmurphin.co.uk and you scroll down to my recreated ZX Spectrum thing, you can see where it was mentioned. It's been on the BBC News, it's been in the newspapers, even on Charlie Brooker's Screenwipe for about a second and a half. Anyway, that's enough babbling. Thanks for watching. Chuckie Egg.